Hello from 26 Hotel Sierra 2046 and welcome to my new tutorial on how to create a QSL card with Microsoft Paint. So let's start. First you'll need to open Microsoft Paint. Once you've opened your Microsoft Paint and you have it set to your right size, as you can see here, what you need to do is, as long as you have some images on your computer, you will need to go get an image. So first I want you to go to the top left hand corner of the paint where it says paste. Underneath the paste you have a little black arrow pointing down. I want you to click on that arrow and then click on paste from. You click on that, will load up your folders. Then I want you to go and find the image you want to make your card with. So I'll go into my QSL card templates and let's have a look, see what cards we can do. Okay, we will try and do let's try this one. You left click on the image and then you load it up onto Paint. Then when it shows up like this, you think, well, that's too small to make a QSL card from. If you get your cursor, your mouse cursor, you just put it on the bottom right hand corner of the image, you will see the cursor goes from an X to what looks like a diagonal line with two arrows on it. You just left click your mouse, keep it clicked in, and then slowly and gradually just bring it down to fill the whole page up. Once you have the whole page filled up, release the mouse. That will then put your image to the full size. Once you've done that, you need to go back to where it says paste, click on that little arrow again, click paste from, and then go back to your folders, and then you look for your information boxes. There's my information boxes. Okay, so which one shall we put on this? I'll put this one again because this one seems to be a lot better. So when you click on your information box, it should bring it up into your paint here, and like I say before, it is too small, so you put your cursor back in the bottom right hand corner, you left click and you drag it across, and as you drag it across you slightly bring it down to make it a bit larger, as you can see there. Then you put your cursor anywhere within that box where your information boxes are. You left click and you just bring it down and you set it to where you want to put it, about there, and then just slightly bring it up a bit like that. So if you look on the box, you'll see a little white thick line just in the center. You put your cursor over it and the cursor will change to an arrow pointing up and down. You left click on it and you just drag it slowly up. Once you've done that, you just release it, release the key off your mouse, come onto the main picture and just left click. That then removes the box that was highlighting your information boxes up. So that is now set on that photo. Okay, now I'm going to put an icon just up here on the top right hand corner. I go back to my folders So go to paste, click on the arrow, go down to paste from, then I go back to my folders, and then I look for my little icon, which is there. I left click on the icon and click open. That opens it up in Paint. You left click on the icon from where it is and then drag it across to where you want to put it. I'll then slightly enlarge it by going to the left hand side of the box and then just left click on the corner, the left hand corner, and then enlarge it. Once you've enlarged it, you just release your mouse and then key on the photo anywhere else, and that will remove the box that is highlighting it. Okay, now you look at it and you say, yep, that looks okay, but you need to get information on here. So like your call sign or your location. So I'm going to do this card for myself, so I'm going to set it up with my call sign, and how I do that is I'll go to a website, which is this one. Let me just load it up. Oh, sorry about the black screen. Sorry about that. My camera's too powerful to have it. Right, so you go and you click on your Google. Once you've got Google up, you just go to www. Oh, screen has gone black again. I don't want my Hotmail, so it's www. And you go to your website where you get your logos from. This is a free website, as you can see, and it's called Flamin' Text, and the URL is www.flamingtext.com, and that will bring you to this. So now you're looking at this and you say, well, what can I do with this? With this you can do all sorts. So first you click on the home by clicking on the Flaming Text icon on the top left hand corner. Screen gone black again. Sorry about this, folks. It's my monitor is for some reason is playing up on me. And then within the center here you can see enter name or logo. So as this is for me, I'm going to put in my call sign, which is 26 HS, which is there. As you can see, 26 Hotel Sierra 2046, and I click on get started. This will then bring up your area of the website where you can choose your fonts and different types of fonts. So you just go through until you see one you like. Okay, next, 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 yeah, we'll try this one. I'll left click on the icon you want, and then it opens up, and then you can change it again. So we will go for this one here, which is a Roman one. Alright, and there's my icon, well, my call sign, 26 Hotel Sierra 2046. You can then put a shadow on it if you want. You can have a drop shadow, you can have a reflection shadow, you can have a glow, and you can change the glow. So if I put a gold one, it's gold. If I put blue, it's blue. You can change it to whichever spec you want, depending on how you feel. If you want it so it stands out, then I'm going to put on that. Okay, and then I click next. That is then ready to be used, and then you wonder how you get it from this website onto Paint. Well, the simple way is just put your cursor over it, right click your mouse, and then go down to where it says copy image. You left click on the copy image, you minimize your website, and then you go back to your Paint. Now to get it from that website to Paint, you just right click on your photo, you click go down to where it says paste. That then comes up here, your image is here. So you go to the right hand corner again, and then you slowly enlarge it to the size you want. So about there. Okay, I'll do. I will then put it up there. Once I've moved it to this position I want, I will left click on it, off it, and that is now set into the place I want it to be. Okay, so now I'm going to put a photograph of myself on it. So I'll click back up to the paste on the little arrow, or you can press Ctrl V, and then you click on the little arrow, go down to paste from, go back to your folders, and then you just go through and find the photo you want. It's not in that one, not in that one. Oh, firstly, before I put my photo on it, I'm also going to put the HAMSPHERE logo. So if you've got this saved, you highlight it, you go to the bottom and you click open. That will open it in Paint, and then I'll just enlarge it and make it a bit longer, which I'll keep that just there. As you can see, there is a box going around the HAMSPHERE logo. Left click on the icon of your Paint here, anywhere, as long as it's not touching anything else, just left click. That then box is gone, but it saved your photo, what you want there, or wherever you want to put it. So I'm now going to try and find my photo. So back up to paste, click on paste from, go back to your folders, and just find your folders where you got your photos in. Okay, is it in that one? Nope. Right, here's my photo I'm going to be using. So I left click on the photo, I click on open, it brings my photo here. Once your cursor is over the photo, just left click so you can move it, and just move to where you want to put it. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to just slightly bring that up a bit. Okay, about there. and then I'm going to left click off the photo. The photo is now saved on the card. Okay, now if you want to put your location, you can. So what I do is I'll go back to this website, I'll click on change logo. In the enter name or logo, I will put my location. Okay, as you can see, I've put my location, which is Melton Mowbray, Leicestershire, UK. I then click on go. I just hope the screen don't go black again. Sorry about this, folks, if it does. And then I just look for the text I want. I want something that's going to stand out but not too blurry. Like I said, there are quite a few different designs in this. Okay, we'll have this because it's in white. And once you've done this, you can actually change it again. So we will find out now. Actually, I'll keep that one there actually, because it's bold, it's white, and it's readable. So I just put my cursor over it, over the name. I right click on my mouse and I go down to copy image. I left click on copy image. I will minimize the website, and then I will right click on my QSL card. I will then go to paste. That will then paste it into the card, and then I left click on the image as it saves up top here. So I left click on it and drag it down, and I'm going to put this down here. I'll then just slightly enlarge it and drag it out a bit. As you can see, it's now a bit larger. I know it's a bit blurry at the moment. It's just the way this camera's set up. But let's see if I can just, sorry about this, folks, but I'm going to just see if I can get this a bit more in focus. That's a bit better. Okay, as you can see, it's now down here where I put it. So I move my cursor off the name, I left click on the photo, and the box what was around that is now gone. That is there until I click save. Okay, so you can put a lot more information on there if you want by the website, or if you've got any photos, anything like that. But that is the general idea on how to create a QSL card with Microsoft Paint. Then you want to save it. So you go up to the top of Paint where the little blue box is with the white arrow. You click on the blue box, you go down to save, you go across, and you go up to where it says JPEG picture. You left click on that JPEG picture. You click on wherever you want to save it. I'm going to save it to my desktop. And down the bottom here it'll say file name. At the moment it says untitled. I'm going to change that, and I'm going to call it my new QSL, sorry, my new QSL card. Okay, and then click on save. You then wait until it is saved. It is now saved, and it's also on the top here. Once you've saved it, it will tell you the name of your project, which in my case is my new QSL card. Okay, and now you want to know how you can upload this onto the system of the HAMSPHERE program. Okay, what we'll do now, I will show you how we do that. So you minimize it, you bring up the page again, and you go to the HAMSPHERE website. So www. Oh, let me just get back out of capitals. Sorry, www. And I'm going to HAMSPHERE. Wait for it to load up. As you can see, there's HAMSPHERE. You put in your call sign and your password. You click login. Once you've got yourself logged into your HAMSPHERE website, if you look around, you'll see QSL card editor, received QSL and sent. Alright, let's have a look at this one. You go to QSL card editor, and then that comes up. Right, to get your photo from your desktop or from your folder, wherever you've saved it, into the HAMSPHERE program, I want you to put your cursor over this little box here what says choose file. You left click on that choose file. That will open up this box here with your folders and things like that in. You just go down until you find the card you just created, and there it is. I left click on it, I click on open. The card disappears, but it's still ready to be uploaded into the HAMSPHERE website. Excuse me. And then you click on, you go put your cursor over the next button next to it where it says upload. You left click on upload. You wait for it to upload. There, it's now uploaded into the system. So if you look on the right hand side, you have all these little red boxes from 1 to 13. These are the boxes you need to put into these little boxes here, so you've got the information of the person you're sending your QSL card to, and it also has your information on. So it says here to radio, so that is to the radio station you're calling. So you get left click on number 8 and you drag it over and you just put it in the front of where it says to radio, and you left click off it. Release your left click button. That then saves it there. And then underneath that excuse me, I left click on number 9. I'll drag number 9 over here and release my finger from the mouse, and that will then put the card name there. Okay, now underneath here you have day, month, year, frequency, UTC, mode and signal report. Okay, so first you want the day. If you go over to the right and you left click on day on the little red box and you drag it over to where it says day, then you do the same with month and you put it underneath month, and the same with year and you put that underneath where it says year. So frequency, If you go to number 5, which says megahertz, which is your frequency, you do the same with that. UTC, you do the same with that. You drag it underneath the UTC, and then you do the same with mode. Oops, let me just get that right. There you go. And then your RST, which is your signal report, you do that in there. So you don't need to put your call sign if you've already put your call sign with Paint. What I will put in is my name, and I'll put my name just underneath my photo. I don't need my QTH in it because I've already put that in, but I'll put my the comments, and I'm going to put that, I'm just going to put that underneath, about there. Right, so once you've got all your cards set up like that, you click save, you click OK. That is there, everything is there now. So if you want to see how it looks, if you click on preview, it will show you what your card looks like. You don't need to worry about the information what's in the boxes at the moment. That is only giving you an idea of how it looks like. It is set within the HAMSPHERE program to the creator of the HAMSPHERE program, who is Kelly. So you've done that, and you go, right, okay, that looks okay, but you want to change color of the text or anything like that, you can do. So you just left click on the photo to make it disappear, and then you just double click on the icon, the number you want. Alright, and then you click on the where it says color, you just click in the black section. I'm going to move mine to white. Well, slightly, just about there, is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, about there. I'll then left click on to a blank section of this square, so it removes it. I'm going to move the font size to 10, and then I click save. Then I'll click save again, click OK. Ooh, let me just sort this out because it's gone blurry again. Sorry about this, folks. Okay, right, now we click on preview, and as you can see, the text is now changed to a readable whitish color. I'm going to leave these in black, but you can change them the same way as I just changed that. So I'll just click off that, click save, click OK. And then now I'm going to change my name. So I'll go back up to this. I change the font size. I'm going to change this to 15, not 10. I put this one as 15. I'm going to change the color again back up to that whitish color. Then click save. Click save again. Click OK, and then click preview. Right, as you can see, my name is here, but it's slightly a bit too far to the left. I want to go so it's going over the picture a bit and a bit larger. So what I will do there, I will left click on the icon, I'll just slightly put it there, double click it again, and I'll change the font size to 20. click save, click OK, click preview. That's it, that's a bit better. So now we come off there. I'm just going to move that over just a fraction and a bit more. Click save again, click OK, click preview to make sure, yep, OK, and left click on the picture. That is then saved within the system. So you click save again, just make sure that is now saved into the HAMSPHERE program to use. So as you can see, I've now shown you from beginning of my journey of making this QSL card from a blank screen to actually creating the card itself, saving it, uploading it to the HAMSPHERE program through their website, and then when you log into your when you log into your HAMSPHERE program and you want to send a QSL card, you will need to do this. So first we bring up the HAMSPHERE program. Let me just get that loaded up. Okay, there's your HAMSPHERE program. You put in your call sign and your password and you click login. That will load you up into the HAMSPHERE program. Now it's loaded in. To make sure that your card is in the HAMSPHERE program, what you do is you click on log QSL. If you click on edit QSL template or view QSL card list, so I'm going to click on edit QSL template. That will take me back to the website. So I can see, and as you can see, the card is no longer there, but if you look at the bottom, the card I've created is there. So to get that from there to there, all you do is left click on it and it brings us straight up, and as you can see, all the numbers are in the exact same spot where I saved them. So from beginning of the tutorial, from making a white piece of paper in paint, adding your photo of your design and adding the information onto the card, saving it, and then uploading it into the HAMSPHERE program by their website. That is how I create my QSL cards. I'm now going to upload this onto YouTube and also onto the Facebook groups. So let me just get this focused in. It really annoys me, this does, when it does this. Oops. That'll do for now. That's focusing and good enough for me. Okay, and then like I say, if you're watching this on YouTube, give me the big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to see any more information about QSL cards, just leave me a quick note at the bottom of this video, and if I can help you with that information, I will do. This is 26HS2046 saying 73 and catch you on the frequency soon.